Hello out there! Today we're taking a look at another piece from the Kotobukiya Hexa line. This is the Early Governor Volume 1, and it is a 1 in 24 scale action figure to go along with their mechs and vehicles. And what I like about this one is it is storytelling. The idea of this is to present a step in the evolution towards this, which is one of the governors that goes with the mech suits. And the early governor here comes with pieces that allow you to take him from sort of a, early 21st century soldier to something much more sci-fi just by swapping out various pieces, which I think is really cool. This is a model kit, so every piece of this has been taken off of a sprue, like this weapon sprue here. This is unpainted, so if you put no effort into it, this is how it'll look. I'd like to give them a wash, maybe paint a few details, but this is, completely untouched at this point. So if you just build it out of the box, it'll look this good or this bad, depending on how you look at it. The stand it doesn't come with, that's something separate that I bought to display these guys and to make it a little easier to handle them. One thing that is painted is the gun. I went ahead and slapped some silver on there. And I'll just show you this real quick. It's pretty well detailed. It's like a Beretta of some sort. The details aren't really coming across, but anyway, it's a cool little gun. And he comes with this sprue that has various other weapons on it. You can see this gun here, other than having a dog hair on it, is much more of like sort of a pulse blaster kind of thing. Over here we've got a much more, machine gun, Uzi kind of looking weapon. And of course something that kind of approximates like an AK. And then it also comes with a knife in holster, just a holster, and then also a knife, which I have also painted with a little bit of silver. Again, sorry, it looks like it's not really coming through the best on the details, but you get the idea. So with these, and in addition to the gun, it also comes with a holstered gun. Now this is one piece that you paint this part silver, and it makes it look as though the pistol is in the holster, and then there's also an empty holster. So basically, you can continue the storytelling with his with even his weapons, and you can have him look accurate depending on what weapons you have him holding. In addition, you have various head sculpts that will help you tell the story. The head here is sort of a normal looking head. You can see the face through there. I've just started painting these, that's why they're still in the sprue, because it's really hard to paint these tiny details. This one kind of reminds me of Snake Eyes, the sunglasses on, that kind of look. There's one head that's in two pieces. Here's the bottom half, and then there's also a helmet right here. And that gives you, a very modern look soldier. And then there's this one, which looks a lot like the previous sunglasses version, but you can see that it has goggles instead of sunglasses, and then it has like a sensor array that you put on the forehead. So with these heads and some attached pieces, like here's another waist piece, again unpainted, but it has various pouches, some grenades, and you can swap that out for his basic belt right here. And then he also comes with a backpack that you build, and this is also modular. The bedroll pops off. These little side pieces can pop off. This part on the bottom. Basically, you can take this whole thing apart until all you have is the back, this back piece. And you can paint this up however you want to. You can put equipment on it. You can use it in whatever way you see fit. Also, it comes with hands. Now I just have one of each on him just to show off, but he does have some thumbs ups, some splayed hands. You can see like sort of a chop or I guess you could do it like a stop, pointing hand, and then the peace hand, which is pretty funny. Or I guess you could be poking somebody's eyes out. Anyway, so that is the basics of the figure itself. It's pretty cool. I definitely dig it. And let me just show you what it looks like with the mech. This is definitely not a bad match. It doesn't look as good as the more sci-fi governors to me, but it could work. And especially if you either get the jungle version or you paint this up in like a desert camo, I can absolutely see this figure working with it. And he can sit inside the cockpit. It's the same dimensions as the other ones, so it'll fit in perfectly however you wish to use it. If you're still with me, I figure you're probably pretty interested in the product, so I'll just show you some of the stuff that's least important, like the box here. It does show you some painted examples by a master on how good it can look if you know what you're doing. And inside the box, it also has like a sort of an art card, collector card thing. Story written in Japanese that I can't read, but man, would I love to. I guess I should really look for a translation of this somewhere online. I'm sure it exists. And also comes with an order form and, of course, an instruction booklet, which gives you all the very detailed look at the painting, shows you how to put together the model kit, etc., etc. And thumbs up. Yep, that's what I give to this. And as you can see, there's nothing wrong with the articulation. You can get whatever done that you need to. This head doesn't really turn because of this whole VR thing, but it's not a problem with the neck. It's the head used, so a smaller head will give you greater mobility. Either way, this is the Early Governor Volume 1 Hexa gear. It's pretty cool. It's expensive, I think, for most people for the size, but very well done line, and I very much enjoy it. So hopefully you've enjoyed taking a look at it. And yeah, either way, thank you so much for taking the time and watching, and take care till next time.